Breaking news. In a recent statement, General Christopher Musa, the Chief of Defense Staff, has promised that the Nigerian army would take action if the ongoing protest escalates. They have promised that they will certainly take action if the ongoing hunger protest escalates. Christopher Musa made the statement while answering questions from journalists about the level of violence recorded in the country. And we all know, starting August 1st, Nigerians have been protesting against hardship, against hunger, and other socio-economic issues. Although some hoodlums took advantage of this situation and hijacked the protest, vandalized and looted people's properties. General Christopher Musa stated that the military is on alert and they are fully prepared to act if the protest worsens. He underlined the readiness of the armed forces to maintain order and to protect citizens, where he highlighted President Bola Tinubu's efforts to improve the economy, noting that Tinubu is just 1 year in office and he has done very well. And he knows that with these initiatives, Nigerians will start to see positive results. So we all know that Nigerians are not just coming out to protest because they enjoy protesting or because they want to revolt against the government. No, they are coming out to protest because this protest reflects the growing disappointment amongst Nigerians over the economic hardship. And despite the government initiatives, many citizens are still struggling with hunger and financial crisis. The looting and the vandalism during the protests have also added to the crisis, which has led to concerns about about public safety and security. Although authorities are monitoring the situation closely, urging protesters to remain peaceful and to avoid destructive activities, the government also called for dialogue and cooperation to address the issues at hand. So the military has warned Nigerians and those that are planning to take advantage of this hashtag end bad governance nationwide protests to desist from the destruction of lives and properties. So we know that on the first day of the protests, some persons went wild. Yes, Nigerians came out to protest against the economic hardship and the high cost of living, but some certain persons hijacked this protest in the northern states. We saw that in most northern states, they were looting, like in Kano. They were seen looting some places, destroying people's properties in the northern states. But while they were doing those things, there was no arrest made. No arrest was made by the Nigerian security agencies. Nothing was done. They were not arrested. They were not prosecuted. Nothing, nothing. So General Christopher Musa said that the economic crisis and the high cost of living in Nigeria is a global phenomenon, where he urged Nigerians to give Tinubu's government time to address the challenges. Now, I wonder, what is so important in this general telling Nigerians to give Tinubu time? Nigerians were on their own, jejeje. Tinubu went with his 2 legs and purchased the APC presidential ticket. He did. Did he consult Nigerians that he wants to run for presidency? No, he did not. Tinubu always wanted to be a president. Tinubu always wanted to be the president. That is his lifelong dream. And he achieved it when the court declared him the winner of the election. He achieved his dreams. So Tinubu brought this upon himself. He came and he said he wants to, bear the responsibility. He wants to carry the burden of Nigerians on his shoulders. Can we recall what the former First Lady of Nigeria, Patience Jonathan, said when she said if Nigerians should tell them to come back to the presidential villa, that they would never come back to the villa because Nigeria's problem is too much. So if Tinubu knows he does not have the capacity to solve the problems of Nigerians, to address the problems of Nigerians, why not drop it for other persons? that can, have the capacity, that has the capacity to carry on from where you stopped. So Tinubu, nobody forced you to purchase the ticket. You telling Nigerians that, oh, it's just 1 year of my administration. Those that are defending the president saying it's 1 year of his administration. During Yar'Adua's regime, when he ruled for 1 year, people know what he did. He does not have two heads. He has only one head. Same goes to Tinubu. And the most funniest part is that when Tinubu came into power, the very first day he was declared the president, that day the sufferings of Nigerians started. I'm sure that declaration of the removal of the fuel subsidy was not among the list of things he ought to have said that day. He just opened his mouth and removal of fuel subsidy. Nigerians started suffering from that day. Nobody will ever forget May 29th, 2023. So the youth are protesting. The protests kicked off on August 1st. In almost all the 36 states of the Federation, excluding the Southeast states, there are protests going on. In most of these states, excluding the Southeast states, youths were seen protesting. But on the first day, some policemen were seen, dispersing the demonstrators, using tear gas. Some fired shots at the protesters. So my country people, all I have to say is that the general saying the military would take action if the protest escalates, they should better take action in the appropriate way. They should take action in the appropriate way, not by killing citizens. Not by killing citizens. Those that do not fall in line with the guidelines of these protests, it's a peaceful protest. Those that are engaged in any activities other than the peaceful protests should face the law. The security agencies can step in and do whatever they want to do with them, but they should not take the life of any Nigerian youth. If that is what they mean, or if that is their statement. Because Nigerians were surprised. When you go to Lagos, you see the security forces there. Go to Abuja, you see the security forces. But there are terrorists in Sambisa Forest disturbing Nigerians. Terrorists, bandits. They've not geared up to fight off those insurgents. But when it comes to the Nigerian youth protesting, you will see the Nigerian military. They will come out as if they want to fight a war. What's happening? They should note that some of these provocative statements might not go well with Nigerians. At this point of hunger and anger, people are hungry, people are angry. So the Nigerian military should mind what they are saying, because the security agencies were seen shooting some persons during the protests. The evidence is there. When you see viral videos, what's happening? They've not talked about that one. No. So anybody they see that is going against the principles of this protest, because it's a peaceful protest, they can prosecute them, but they should not and never take the life of Nigerians. So guys, I'm dropping here. Kindly share your thoughts on this in the comments section.